What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike. We back with another video, and man, we are almost halfway through August, so I feel like all my youngins know exactly what time it is, bro. It's almost time to go back to school. I know summer been real long, but unfortunately, you gotta go back to school. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate this time of the year, man, so much because the school that I went to, I used to leave school for the summer with summer reading projects. So we used to have to read like 2-3 books, do all types of different research and write all types of different essays and do PowerPoints. And we used to have to really do this because these projects used to go into like our first marking period or first grading period, whatever they call it in y'all school. It used to go into our first marking period's grades, bro. And that would literally, like, those projects would literally determine your grades for like the first marking period. So it don't matter if you did everything else, all types of homework and classroom assignments and all of that, right? And then you didn't do the project, you get what I'm saying? You would have a bad grade. Feel me? And literally, you could probably get away with doing the summer reading project and not doing all the classwork, because that's how much weight these summer reading projects had, man. But I ain't even gonna lie, like, we at that part of the summer now where like you could feel that school coming back as well. Like, I remember by now at this time, I would be starting to get my uniform situation figured out. I would start to, try to get my kick situation figured out, bro. I remember this time though too, because it used to be crazy, because I used to really be thinking like, yo, I wonder what kicks I'm gonna get for school this year. Like, I remember it was one year I had the Reebok questions. I had the KD7s. I remember I even went back to school one year with like some Son of Mars, some Bordeaux ones. And Bordeaux ones is crazy. Like, that's a damn near a cult classic. Like, you got to really look into those. But I remember school kicks was crazy. Like, I remember school kicks might be probably like the most important part of back to school. Because, like, when you go back to school and you go to orientation, you go to all this stuff and they tell you all your classes and all the stuff that you need, like notebooks and pens and erasers and freaking all these extra items. You don't even really need any of these items, my guy. Like, you don't need none of this stuff. I feel like the most important thing that you damn near really need is your kicks. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, obviously you need to make sure you got your pens, your paper, all of that in your book bag. But like, for a kid, like, it felt like, to me, the only thing that really mattered going back to school is what I had on my feet too. And I remember when I was younger, we used to specifically wait until tax-free week to cop shoes. Feel me? Because that's the difference between you spending $1.60 and like $1.80. You get what I'm saying? Because they used to tax OD on the shoes. I don't know what they do now, because I don't buy shoes too crazy, but when I do buy them, the tax not as crazy as they used to be. But man, like, I used to just hate this time of year, bro. Like, it's really time for everybody to go back to school. Even if you going to college, and I know the college kids probably got it the worst, because y'all about to go back to like 10-page essays and all these different classes and all of that, bro. And it used to just suck, bro. It really did. Like, if you going back to school, bro, I throw a prayer up there for you, because you definitely need a prayer or something, bro, because going back to school at first ain't it. But the waviest part for me, at least, about going back to school is that we used to always go back to school probably around like August 31st or a little bit before that. And my birthday is on the 19th of September. So I used to be able to like finesse that first, because y'all know, like, when you first go back to school, feel me? Like, the assignments at first be real light and it don't be too much work. So what I used to do is I used to really, like, do what I really have to do for like that first little couple weeks, so that when my birthday rolling around on the 19th, like I could get a whole birthday present from my OG. Cause like if you black, your mom ain't buying you nothing. Your mom, your dad ain't buying you nothing if you ain't doing what you supposed to do in school. Feel me? And I used to cut up a lot in school too. That's the craziest thing. But I used to really like go as hard as I could before my birthday so that I could secure that birthday present. Usually I get like a couple $100. I'll buy some shoes. I'll buy a video game or whatever the case may be. But bro, like, just every year around this time, and even being older now, like the last couple weeks, like the last probably like month and a half or two, driving to work early in the morning and not having to sit there behind 300 buses, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't nothing that I'm gonna miss when them buses come back, bro. Like, even just seeing all these kids outside going back to school and stuff like that, bro. And it's crazy too, cause now that I think about it, that's really about to be within the next week or two. And I'm gonna have to deal with all of these buses again. And I ain't got no time for none of that, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Like, I'm very quick to drive around the bus, even if you got that stop sign up, because I just simply don't care. Like, I could go into a whole segment right now about how much I hate buses, but to reel it back into going back to school, bro, like, it's crazy. Like I said, man, the number one thing that I really cared about going back to school definitely was my kicks. I feel like you got to go back with at least 2, 3. And if not 3, probably like 2 pairs. I know a lot of people probably don't even got the bread to make a 2 to 3 new pairs of shoes purchase at this time. But like in the summer, I used to work. So like in the summer, obviously I would spend money on like food and, extra stuff like going to the movies or buying games and going to the mall and all of that stuff. But like I would really save my money up in the summer so that when it was time to go back to school, I could really finesse and I could really make them 2 pairs happen, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I remember those days. It used to be amazing, bro. But definitely, bro, going back to school is so crazy, bro. And especially now, I feel like we're having like the hottest summers that I've probably ever witnessed since I've been alive. And it's like, it's almost like it's getting hotter and hotter. Like, dudes out here talking about global warming, and it's like, I might have to believe them. And then the craziest part is now you gotta sit here in these school uniforms and be busting a sweat because summer don't end until like a month and a half into school, bro. Like, it's crazy, dog. I could really sit here and go on for hours, bro, but going back to school sucks. It really does, because it's almost like, it's like when you not in school, bro, it's like you on top of the world for real. It's like it's a whole different world when you outside of school or work or anything like that. And I feel like the summer is the one time you can really see that. And summer really litty for real too, because summer you get to chill with your friends all summer. You get to make you some money. Like, you really be vibing. And then it hit like mid to late August, and then you got to start buying all these school supplies and all of that. And I hate that too, because like I said earlier, like they would give you, like at my school, they would give you a whole list of like stuff that you would need. So like I remember it was one year they was like, you need highlighters, you need erasers, you need a pencil sharpener, you need this, you need that. And when we get into school and we ain't using none of this, like y'all done made me sit here and spend all this money on all of this stuff, waste all this money, bro, and we not even using any of this stuff, dog. We're not using any of this stuff. So it's like, it's just insane to me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, it really is. But I just want to come in here and share some of my thoughts about, that back to school time, bro. Cause it's that time of it's the time of the year, bro. And it's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This year has been flying though. Very, very fast. This year has been flying. I feel like once we get past January be the slowest month. Once we get past January, it's like, damn, man, whole year just be flying. But if y'all going back to school, man, and you watching this video, whether if you going back to college, middle school, high school, you about to go get your GED, it don't even matter, bro. Just good luck. Good luck to you. Especially because I feel like schooling now is completely different than how it was, at least when I was in school and some of my friends was in school. But that's all I really got for y'all today, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all of that, bro. I really need that 10K before Spider-Man come out. I wanna stream Spider-Man, bro. I can't wait for Spider-Man to come out. Gaming is very, very scarce right now. But as soon as it hit fall, man, it's up. It's up, bro. I'm gonna be turning up, trying to get more of these videos out for y'all, man. Just stay tuned, man. Big things on the way. Like I said, share, subscribe, like, all of that. And I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.